Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm bringing you what I think is my first ever replay on the T50-2 Tier 6 Light Tank. I'm going to be on Vineyards Encounter Battle, and I'm going to be teamed with Liam, or also known as Vampiric Monarch. He's going to be in his buggy, as we all like to call it, little Tier 6 Polis medium he was grinding at the time, and it's going to be a Tier 7 game. Now, I've had this tank for months, and I don't think I've ever done a video on it, and that is criminal, because this thing's hilarious fun. And the reason I'm bringing you a video today is, those of you who know of GirlyDevil, who's a WOT community ambassador, she streams on Twitch, and she's also active on Twitter. She loves this tank. It's her favourite tank in the game. I watched her play it on stream, and it looked great fun. I keep seeing all her screenshots on Twitter, which has awesome games in it, and I also actually see her screenshots in the Pleb Discord, where she has awesome games in it. So through watching GirlyDevil, I thought that I wanted this tank. And then months ago, when speaking about wanting this tank, Spandex see me play with me, who also has this vehicle, very graciously gifted it to me when it was on personal offer. So yesterday, after seeing yet another picture of GirlyDevil having an awesome game in the T50-2, I thought, you know what? She's the reason I got this tank. It is really fun. I'll do a video today. So this one's for GirlyDevil. Now, something of note is, this was a fairly recent replay, in that this happened after the speed equipment came out. So what happened, this was my first game in this tank since speed equipment. What I used to rock equipment-wise was gun rammer, optics, camo net. I removed the gun rammer to put on the traction system for extra speed and traverse speed. So now I've got the traction system, optics, camo net. Now I'm just racing around the field like a fucking tit, because that's what you do in light tanks nowadays. Also, I always say it in any game on any map, if you can kill the enemy light tanks, your team's in a much better place. If you're in a light tank, all the more reason for you to kill them, because once you kill them, you can then move around the battlefield and have a lot more freedom with your camo and view range advantage. So, flying around the map, we've kind of got the field at the moment in the middle of the map cleared out. Racing forward for a few spots. Trying not to kill myself as well, because this tank is known as Tippy. Because as the name implies, it flips over all over the place. Now, it's had that name for years. With speed equipment, it's even more dangerous, and you're more likely to flip. And on Vineyards, there's a lot of rocks and bumps and ridges on Vineyards, so you can just go flying over and die. So, and you're actually going to see multiple times this game, I almost flip. So, that's part of the fun, though, in Tippy. Trying not to flip, because when you do, it's just hilarious that you roll up onto your roof and all the enemies just annihilate you. First shot was a bit terrible. I do get the shot to the ass of him, which makes him drive forwards, and then he unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, he gets shit on, which is fortunate for me, but unfortunate for him. Now, moving towards the town, because I think there's a lot of them in that corner that you see me aiming at. Careful over the ridgeline, because the train tracks can be a killer. Like, the number of people I've seen fly over that hill, land on the train tracks, just blow up in light tanks is unbelievable. So if you're in a light tank, be very careful of these train tracks when coming over, because they will and can end your existence. Now I get spotted here, I'm going to start looking around, because I have no idea who's spotting me, and it turns out there's a VK just in a bush. So as I was driving for the artillery to finish him off, handbrake a little bit, turn around, start running, artillery comes back out, so I'm going to auto-lock the artillery, because he's priority target, because fuck artillery. Finish him off, and now this VK really doesn't like me, and is going to try and get me. And if he rams me, it's over for me. All German vehicles, especially that one, they're actually really good at ramming, and I'm in a light tank, so definitely don't want to get hit by him. Trying to escape, he's still hunting me down. But as I get over this ridge, teammates are coming in. A shot misses me from the little sniper hill in the corner. Team finish him off, and I start driving over. But as I start driving over, I realise Liam, who's at the other side of the map, there's a few enemies in the middle and coming down towards the 1-2 line. So I'm going to go back and spot for him and the teammates. Had a big jump there, got some major air time. That was another potential death moment right there. Fire at the Jagd Panther, and also spotting the Jagd Panther. I'll just do a couple of circles so I don't get hit. And now I've got this rock here, I'm aiming at the Jagd Panther. He will spot me if I shoot him, so I'm hoping the team can finish him. But the team are going to miss or bounce, and then I'm going to take a shot. Driving the cover. start moving. The team did get a couple shots in. And I think our SU 152, because it's a tier 7 game, not ISU. The SU's going to finish him off, I think. No, not quite. But, now the enemy's on the 1-2 line. I'm going to use bush tactics here. Because he's behind the bush, he can't see me. But he starts moving. His turret comes out from behind the bush, and he's able to see me. So it's a bit of a shame he started moving, otherwise I would have been able to farm him. I'm going to move, get unspotted. And then jump back over. Liam finishes off the T1, and now it's time to race in for the Tiger. Team finishes him off. Now there's only an Absolution and a Polish Medium. Now the Absolution is from a corner, and it's obviously a very powerful tank. As the train tracks I was warning you about earlier almost killed me. Took about 90 damage and almost flipped over. So, do as I say, not as I do, because I warned you about the train track and didn't heed my own advice. So just be very careful, those train tracks can have and will end you. Trying to get a couple shots into the CS while I'm waiting for teammates to arrive, because I don't want to go fight an Absolution on my lonesome. Especially on low hit points. Right, the CS is kind of out of my range now, so I'm going to drive forward. Absolution's there, not looking this way. 1 shot in, 2 shot in. Absolution misses, and we just finish them off with the team's help. And now it's just to farm the poor CS-44 at the end here. And you're going to see at the end of this game, by running around the field and managing to finish off the enemy lights from having dominance, we just dominated this game once you got rid of the light tanks. That's why it's so important to get rid of the view range. Especially if you are the one in a light tank, because it lets you have a good game, because then you can run around and take advantage of the more open space you can use. So again, the T50-2, hilarious fun, super, super awesome vehicle. It's all thanks to GirlyDevil that I got one. So this game, just over 2,000 damage, like almost 2,900 assistance, just over 2k base XP, 2 kills. And this was an ace tanker with, I think, I got patrol duty as well. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you all in the next one.